The rise and fall of the Roman Empire is one of history's most fascinating narratives, spanning over 1,000 years and encompassing dramatic shifts in power, culture, and politics. Here's a broad overview. In 753 BCE, with the legend of Romulus and Remus, two brothers raised by a wolf. Romulus would go on to found the city of Rome, laying the foundation for what would become one of the greatest empires in history. For the first 250 years, Rome was ruled by kings, but in 509 BCE, the last king was overthrown, and Rome became a republic, a government run by elected officials. This marked the beginning of a new era for Rome. As a republic, Rome expanded quickly. It fought and won wars, including the famous Punic Wars against Carthage, which made Rome the dominant power in the Mediterranean. By 146 BCE, Rome had conquered much of modern-day Europe, North Africa, and parts of Asia. But as Rome grew, so did tensions. In 49 BCE, a military general named Julius Caesar marched his army into Rome, sparking a civil war. He won and became dictator for life, but his reign was short-lived. Caesar was assassinated in 44 BCE by senators who feared he was becoming too powerful. After Caesar's death, more civil wars followed. Eventually, his heir, Octavian, later known as Augustus, defeated his rivals and became Rome's first emperor in 27 BCE. This was the beginning of the Roman Empire. Under Augustus and his successors, the Roman Empire entered a period of peace and prosperity called the Pax Romana, or Roman peace. For the next 200 years, the empire expanded further, reaching its height under Emperor Trajan, who ruled from 98 to 117 CE. But not everything was peaceful. By the 3rd century, the Roman Empire began to struggle. There were constant attacks from outsiders and political chaos inside the empire. Emperors were often overthrown or assassinated, and the economy was in trouble. In 284 CE, a strong leader named Diocletian took control. He divided the empire into two halves, the Eastern Roman Empire and the Western Roman Empire, hoping to make it easier to manage. Diocletian's reforms helped for a while, but problems remained. In the West, things kept getting worse. The empire was constantly under attack by barbarian groups like the Visigoths and Vandals. In 410 CE, the Visigoths even sacked the city of Rome. The economy was collapsing, and the government was weak. Finally, in 476 CE, the last Roman emperor of the West, Romulus Augustulus, was overthrown by a Germanic leader named Odoacer. This event marked the end of the Western Roman Empire, but the story of Rome didn't end there. The Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, continued for almost 1,000 more years. It was centered in the city of Constantinople, which became one of the greatest cities in the world. One of its most famous emperors, Justinian, reigned in the 6th century. He reformed Roman laws and built the Hagia Sophia, an architectural masterpiece. However, the Byzantine Empire faced its own challenges and finally fell to the Ottoman Turks in 1453, marking the true end of the Roman Empire. The rise and fall of the Roman Empire is a story of incredible growth, power, and eventual decline. But even though Rome fell, its influence lived on. Roman culture, law, and ideas shaped the Western world, and we still see its impact today in our languages, governments, and architecture. From the founding of Rome to the fall of Constantinople, the Roman Empire remains one of the most influential forces in history. Thank you.